Alright, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to Kony at Pat's House 4. And fun fact, Pat's House 2 was my first tournament ever, 10 years ago. And yeah, here we are asking some top players some questions, making a new video, and hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Alright, what's good everyone? Welcome back to Kony at Pat's House 4. It's crazy in Pat's House 4 because Pat's House 2 is my first tournament, but joined here by 69% Malachi. Joined here by Trey the Trash Man. Been trying to get this one going for quite some time. Joined here by Mojo. Joined here by PewPewU. And we got Jmook here at the very end of the night. Joined here again by Asashi. And fuck, I might as well tell a story real quick. I will put it in, but Pat's House 2, one of my first tournaments, I asked this guy to play back when I was a huge noob, and I didn't know it was during the bracket and whatnot. And he was super nice to me and said he was down after. I had to go because I was like in high school still, but yeah, that story is always really funny to me because it's one of my first tournaments, and here I am 10 years later, and I'm interviewing him, so what's up? I just asked this at Genesis. Do you have a rage story? What's the most mad you've ever been in Melee? Most mad I've ever been at Melee?
Oh, the most mad.
I've had a few really mad moments. Like, I've like spiked my controller a few times. I've like got like there was like a water cup in my hand and I like fucking crushed it. Like it was a plastic cup and I crushed it and like cut my hand and like water went everywhere. I don't know. I've had some angry moments. I'm not like an angry person either. So when the anger takes over, it's like kind of trippy and like it's extremely uncomfortable for everyone around me.
Yeah, okay, so it actually was at a Genesis. It was Genesis 8. And I had just got SoCal ranked, and I was like, all right, now it's time to get top 100 ranked. And I lost to Fizzwiggle, and then after I lost to Fizzwiggle, he beat Mango. So I was supposed to play Mango because I was seated above him and I lost to him. Then I played DSJ the Puff, and this is kind of like, I have always like struggled versus Puff, and I was like playing Falco or Fox, and that was the first time I tried like only Falco, and then I lost. And then I remember I was like, and then I like took my controller and I didn't like toss it, I like cocked it back and I like yossed it really hard to the ground, and it like hit someone's foot like while they were playing, and I didn't even pick it up. I was like, all right, I already like shamed myself. I just walked away. That was my worst race story. Shouts to DSJ, I guess.
But maybe actually when Zach, my partner SFAT, when he forced that comeback to me at Don't Park on the Grass.
I've been around long enough to kind of remember
That's a trippy one. Yeah. I really choked that one. I choked it really bad.
Twice? There's Plup too?
Oh, he's comeback king, dude.
Now comeback, is he gonna get it? Doesn't get the texture.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, it has that.
But all right, yeah, it's a good story. Sorry to hear about that. But,
That's okay.
Don't park in the grass.
It was Big House, I don't know, one of them. I was not even ranked locally, let alone globally type shit. So it was like, it was versus a ranked Luigi main. It was day 2. I made it my first time making it day 2, and I was about to make it, you know, saying just further than I've ever been. And I was game 3, last stock, I was at 0%, he was at like 150. And then I just immediately I don't know, I air dodge off the stage and die. Instantly rip out my controller and chuck it across the venue. It hit some poor kid's head or set up mid-tournament. My TO's like, Messenger, you can't do that. I flick her off, and I don't know how I didn't get banned or nothing. And this might get me into some trouble, but I don't know how honest you guys want me to be on these fucking
Story.
you know. Huh?
However comfortable you are, that's how comfortable I am. So
fuck me. I mean, you're gonna slap me on the wrist now. That was years ago, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm an adult now. I'm like too old to be raging and shit. Like, you gotta.
That was a good story.
You gotta be able to hold L's gracefully. That's how you learn the most. You learn the most from L's, right? And if you don't know how to handle L's, you're gonna stay bad. At least, or just angry as fuck and get some ulcers at like 40. So like, good luck. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what my most mad one is, but I would say like a funny rage story is definitely my Leroy Dankins set at Fight for SoCal when I like got up and I tried to just like unplug my controller and walk away really quickly, but it didn't unplug, and I like tripped over my controller wire, like kind of coming down from the stage on stream. After I lost, like, me and Leroy Dankins had a nice little rivalry for a while, but the Leroy Dankins moment at Fight for SoCal, if you know, you know.
Okay, for sure. And then
Oh geez, it probably would have been Arca Melee the second time that my fob malfunctioned. Okay, so
being abroad makes sense.
I think I've had pretty good luck all my life, except for 2 moments, dude, and they were both in grand finals at a European tournament, and it costed me the set.
It's a pretty nice shit. What's happening?
Oh no.
Arca Melee, the fob, dude. My controller's working. It was working fine at all times. Grand finals, it's like, hey, why don't we just, this controller that works. How about it just doesn't right here? Like that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. So I think Arkham Melee was probably, I've never thrown a controller in my life, but I think I could have used a one-time for Arkham Melee versus Moki Losers Finals.
Finally finding one of those up tilts.
Yep, and this is going to be big as well, forcing Jmook off stage. Jmook. He looked down. He looked down.
No, c'est impossible.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Is this controller broken again? No way!
No!
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
I feel that.
Yeah. Now that is definitely the most. I keep it cool. I keep it ice cold for the most part.
Cucumber cold.
Cucumber, yeah.
And then other side of that, what's your favorite tournament run you've ever had?
Favorite tournament that I've ever had?
This one's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. If I beat Spark, it would probably been the best one. The Genesis, again, I can't remember which one it was, but like my first time beating a top player, I beat Army, and that was like the closest I've had to a semblance of a breakout tournament, I guess, right? And just that knowing what it feels like to, even though it's peach ices, I get it, but like,
yeah, that's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Like knowing that, like what it feels like to just like beat a top player, you kind of, because you got this, people get this mental block in their head, like holy shit, I'm supposed to lose to him. Like nah, nigga, they're just like you. You know what I'm saying? So you beat them. It is what it is. So that was helpful with every other run I've ever done. You know what I'm saying?
There's probably two that I'm the most proud of. The first one was Evo 2015. That was the first time I ever like made top 8. I played in the Mandalay Bay Arena, and like 2 months later, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fought in that same arena, and they're playing for like 8 figures, whereas I'm like making like $150 and putting it on black right after. But that was probably the first time I proved to myself I could make top 8, and that was gorgeous. But the other one, which is probably like my favorite Melee moment ever for me, was not the $100 one. People think that's like my most impactful one, but I think my favorite one ever was
SmashCon 2023.
Tell us more.
Yeah, it's because, well, that was my first tournament I was sponsored by the Yard to go to. And then I lost to Anakin the Marth in winners from MDVA. And that was in round 2 pools. So then after that, I played Dr. Lobster, who was top 100 ranked at the time. And I beat him to make it out. Then I played Aglit Puff, who I beat him. Then I played The Real Thing, another top 100 player, beat him.
Damn, okay.
And then I beat, after that, I played Essie, and then I threw out Essie, another top 100 win, the same run, all from losers.
Insane.
And then I played Zamu, and then I beat Zamu to beat. And then
I don't remember this. Is insane,
and then I got 13, all off stream, by the way, all off
that's
stream.
crazy.
And then I lost to Akla for 13. That's like what solidified my top 100 like placement.
Hell yeah.
Big House 6, which was only like a month after Evo 2015, I think, and that's when, if I could tell the story really quick, that's when it was like Team UGS or Team Alliance. They just got signed to Team Alliance, the undisputed #1 European team in the world, and we are like the disputed #1, maybe #2 North American team in the world. We're playing at Big House 6, and we're supposed to play each other, and I'm spending like 3 weeks before like scheming, like trying to beat them, coming through their VODs, doing all that thing, and we finally get to play each other. Winners finals, we win in game 5, and then grand finals, we win in game 5. And there was a moment in grand finals where it's going back and forth, and then I like find a really early kill on Armada, and like I opened the game up, and that was like the first time I ever felt like I like muscled like a championship like into existence through players who were like way like they're like really respected, and like I really loved them. And that was also like the start of our rivalry. Bam.
Yeah, no, that's dope. Hell yeah, that's a good story.
Still close. It is 4 stock. As close as it gets. Across the board. Oh my goodness. Percents are very even. Some damage on Android. Oh. Is that Tipper on Armada? He is dead. He's done. And Android tied to get the opportunist vulture kill onto SVAT. Uh-oh. PewPewU's going in. PewPewU's going in. Is that going to finish off Armada again?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, but he Tippers his own teammate.
I think he could have.
He still got it. He still got it. It was worth.
And that's it.
Oh, he's getting saved with the back air.
Android with the most amazing save.
Armada's done. There it is.
That's it.
PewFat are doing it.
3 stock to 1. Android.
CLG chance in the crowd. One last combo to finish it off, PewFat.
And that is it. PewFat, winners of Big House 6 doubles.
I mean, it's a little it's Genesis 8, dude.
Genesis 8. I was in the crowd. I was there.
You were there? Yeah. Bro, if you had asked me,
The craziest crowd, sorry to cut you off, is the day 2
No, you're
crowd.
right.
Before day 3, when you was it against Plup?
Plup, yeah.
Yeah.
First set.
That was the one where it's like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Sorry, continue if you want.
No, you're fine. Yeah, if you had told me, like, the last big tournament like that I went to was like SmashCon 2017, and then before that, EVO 2016, I could never travel. I was a barista working at Starbucks. I was still in school last semester. So I showed up and I was like, yo, if I get top 64 at Genesis, I'm going to celebrate.
Hell yeah,
I'm going to
that's crazy.
celebrate. Top 64. I've never done that before. and then getting second, dude,
bro.
at
Yeah,
this tournament, dude. I'll never forget. Like, so the San Jose Civic is,
Dude,
it's
the best Smash venue.
It's Melee Church. That is
Yes.
like the.
Yes.
If there's one place where if there's a Melee god, he exists in the San Jose Civic.
Hell yeah, I like that.
I love that venue. I'll never forget watching Genesis 3 Mango versus Armada Grand Finals. I put it on the living room
On the stream, I was
And
there.
I
It was crazy.
I remember telling my brother, I was like, someday I would love to play on that stage. Because you play on the stage and you hear like Fox's Shine is like, boom, you feel in your chest. It's so, it's awesome. So to go from like, oh, I would love to play there someday, and then actually doing it on the same exact stage where Armada and all these players have showed up that I've worshipped. It's super surreal, man.
That's a crazy answer. That's super dope.
Yeah.
My favorite tournament run I've ever had, either the first tournament I ever won, where it wasn't even a like super crazy run or anything, it was just the first tournament that I ever won. It was like a monthly in one of our neighboring little cities. Honestly, the first main stage run was really fun. That was like, I made top 64, top 48 at that main stage, and beat a couple of good people, ended up losing to Cordoran, and maybe that one.
Hell yeah.
That was a good one. That was fun.
I remember main stage Trey.
That was a fun one.
Yeah. Oh, when you were a noob, did you think you were gonna be this good? And would your noob self be proud? Would you be proud of where you are?
Yeah, I thought I would be good, but that's just because I played all the time. Yeah.
Okay. When you were a noob, did you think you're gonna be this good?
Fuck
Would
no.
noob be proud?
I think Noob Me would be like shocked for sure. Now it's kind of just like, well, I just played a lot, so it kind of feels a little different. But when you're like first start playing it, like you kind of just like idolize players, and then you don't really think you can get to that skill level.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still not satisfied with how good I am. It's still a journey. It's still got to get better. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like I've done a couple of things. Right. I wrestled at a state level. I skated.
Okay.
Like for many, I still skate. But my point is like, I know myself, and I'm not the most disciplined, but when I do decide to do something, I put my all into it until I get to where I want to be. Like nothing's stopping me. You know what I'm saying? I got bad days. I got bad tournaments, whatever, mental this, that, or whatever. But it's like, we go next. We always go. You know what I'm saying? Until there is nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then we find another path to fucking take down. So, yeah, when I was first starting, I knew I was gonna be good. I'm still not where I want to be or where I first envisioned. So, but yeah, I'm very confident in that.
All right, that's dope to hear.
My noob self would be extremely proud. I don't think I ever had any aspirations to ever getting this good. It kind of just like, as I was getting good, my goals grew bigger, but I always started small. First it was like, I want to beat this guy, I want to beat that guy, maybe I want to get power ranked. Oh, like maybe I could be like a good doubles player, like somewhere in the future. Like I didn't think I would ever become like #1 doubles player or anything like that. But when the opportunity arose, that's when I was like, okay, maybe I could do this. And then, so yeah, long story short, Lil Kev, very proud of me, that current Kev.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, 14-year-old Jmook would shit himself. Dude, I was not expecting to be wearing a jersey and you know, winning. I mean, I haven't won a little bit, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Tough day. We'll talk about it.
You know, being a top player, it was never on my radar. I never thought I could pursue this. I didn't think that was an option. Melee was always like a side competitive hobby. It was like one of my main hobbies since I started. So it was kind of like after Genesis 8, I was kind of surprising myself one tournament run at the time. I'm like, damn, dude, like I worship these people, but I'm kind of beating them. Like, what's going on here? It's either they're playing bad or there's something in the water.
And then you realize eventually, yeah. Pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's funny because we're relate in the sense. I'm asking everyone else's top 100. I'm asking, were you a noob? Did you think you'd be this good, and would you be proud?
I am proud now of just everything and all the good times I've had in Melee, and I'm like happy with getting better. When I first started playing, no, I thought I was going to get a lot better, and old me would not have been proud, no.
I could say the same. Everyone else has been saying the bullshit.
I would be very disappointed in myself right now if it was 2016.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Not just me. That makes me better to hear. It's been all these top ass players, bro.
All right, real quick. Only 5% of my viewers are subscribed to my channel, so if you enjoy the Kony content and you'd like to see more of my videos, check to see if you're subscribed to the channel. Thanks, and back to the video.
What's your favorite and least favorite stage out of the legal stages? Normal Kony question.
Favorite is probably aesthetically and gameplay-wise. I think FOD is really underrated.
Understood.
I feel like on a CRT, the colors look beautiful. The song is clearly the best, like, neutral. It's just, it's Dreamland, but it sounds good instead of annoying.
That's fair.
And yeah, definitely FOD.
Favorite stage? Unfrozen Stadium. Give me the chaos. Give me the chaos. Oh baby, I want all that.
Stadium.
Unfrozen
Okay.
Stadium. Unthawed Stadium.
That's the
I'm all
06
about
opinion
it.
coming
Yes,
out
that's
right there.
the
There we
06
go.
opinion. My friends have called me, let's see, what is it? A Melee constitutionalist. I want things as original as possible.
Dude, bring
and
more of those
yes.
back, bro. That's how
Yes,
I feel.
I
I
agree.
gotta say more about controllers, but I
Yes,
feel that
yes,
bro,
I wasn't
let's
going
go
to
back,
talk
man.
about that.
I miss the old days, but
I love Yoshi's, dude. I love Yoshi's. I love FOD. Dreamland, I would say, dude, honestly, in terms of like most fun I have.
Favorite stage is Battlefield.
hell yeah.
Battlefield, yeah. Cheek bias.
But like Yoshi's, FOD, even Dreamland. I love the Dreamland platform
You gotta
configuration.
pick one out of them. What did you say is your favorite?
Favorite is probably Yoshi's.
Okay, Yoshi's,
It's gotta be
Hell
Yosh.
yeah.
Least favorite stage, FD. I'm horrible on there. And the spacey and chic propaganda will tell you that Marth wins. And I will comment no further on who wins that.
Yeah, just FD's least favorite. Not entertaining Melee. Even when people's combo games are good, I feel like it's not entertaining for anybody, including the players.
Probably least fun is like Battlefield, which is funny because I play Sheik.
My least favorite stage is Fountain of Dreams, especially because it's a stage that ends up realistically being one of the ones that is my best option left at a lot of times, and I just don't like it, but I'm stuck in between. Personal grudge vendetta is Unfrozen Stadium, and as a Sheik player, I mean, just the pain that I felt from that in tournament, even just like watching Plup lose on there is like been enough. So Unfrozen Stadium, and then nowadays it's Fountain.
Played it like Apache, high in the stars, feel like Jirachi. Been going high, you cannot stop me. I ain't so high, I feel like a zombie. But I still fudge like what got me. Shit in my pants.